Good morning, students of grade 4. Triveni Public School welcomes you all, and today we are having science class, and the chapter for today is first chapter, that is human body, food we eat. My question to you all is, what does food contain? But before that, I would like to begin that we all know that food is essential for our living, and we require it for our development process of our body, and definitely we cannot survive without the basic requirement food. Now, as we can see, food is essential. So what does it mainly contain? I mean, what does the rice or chapati, whatever we eat, what does it have? Anybody can answer this? So let's begin with the components of food. Now, what does components mean? Okay, components is nothing but the whole meal contains carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, and roughage and water. So we begin first component, carbohydrates and proteins. Now carbohydrates means what? See, now we all know that the food is essential. Now basically the carbohydrates we all are having in the food which are like rice, bread, chapati. The wholesome meal, we also get it from the basic nutrient, that is carbohydrates. And coming to protein part, now that is the second most important component of our food. Proteins, as you all know, we get it from the egg, meat, fish meat, and the green leafy vegetables. Next, coming to fats and vitamins and minerals. Fats means what? Fats are nothing but the essential part of our food again, and without the fats we will not have the required energy to survive. And fats we get from the food items like cheese, butter, ghee, nuts, chocolates, and we are having these pictures displayed, you can see. And vitamins and minerals, why we require this? This component basically helps in fighting the diseases we get in our daily lives, and it helps us to fight with the kind of diseases, simple cold and cough. And the vitamins and minerals, basically we are having it in the fruits and vegetables. Fruits like banana, you can see, grapes, apple, and the vegetables like tomato, brinjal, green leafy vegetables again. And now coming to the last part. Yes, as I was saying, the last part would be roughage and water. Now roughage means what? Firstly, roughage is nothing but as the word says, rough age, roughly the undigested food in our body, which we pass out every day in the process, in the morning process, in the washroom, and the undigested food is called as roughage, and that would be the fibrous content of the food which is not getting digested in our body. So that is known as roughage. And water, as we all know, we require water every meal, before and after also, to just get digested the food content in our body. And we require the water also to just hydrate our body whenever the body requires, and also the water helps in passing the food contents to all the parts of our body inside the internal organs. So I hope you all understood what is roughage and what is water, and why it is required for consideration of the component of the food in our diet. Next, coming to each component in detail. Examples of food of each component. For example, carbohydrates, as we discussed earlier. Carbohydrates is nothing but which is present in rice and chapati, as I said, and it is termed as energy giving food. So without the rice or the chapati in your meal for per day, definitely there would be no energy giving food without these two main ingredients. So definitely it is also termed as energy giving food. Apart from regular rice and chapati, we also know some other food items which are having the carbohydrates content like banana, potatoes, and which are having sugar and starch content in the food items are known as carbohydrates rich food or energy giving foods. This is the first component in our diet or in a wholesome meal. The second component would be proteins. Now proteins, as carbohydrates we have termed energy giving foods, protein is known as bodybuilding foods. Now why proteins is known as bodybuilding foods? Because it helps, which one? Proteins helps in growth and repair of our body. And repairing in the sense, repairing of the muscles in our body. And it also helps in the growth of our body. Which one? The proteins. And which are the protein rich food? Milk and milk products. Why? Because as I said, proteins are helping in growth and repair of a body. Growth, where we term it as in the younger ages. The children below 5 years require protein rich food. Why? Because for their growth. So that is why we term it as bodybuilding foods, and milk products are the ones which are having protein rich content. For example, the products, the food items would be say cheese, paneer, ghee, pulses, eggs, etc. Now these two, carbohydrates and proteins, are the two components we covered, and the third component would be fats. Fats again is called as energy giving food, just like carbohydrates. But as carbohydrates will get digested easily in our body and gives energy instantly, like banana for example, rice for example, it gives the result instantly, unlike fats which are also known as energy giving foods, but it doesn't give the results, that is energy, instantly. It is stored in our body for the future use, for the later use when we require, when our body require. That time these fats which are stored in our body is utilized by the body for the energy which the body wants. And for example, the fat content food you all know, oil, ghee, nuts, butter, these are all the contents. If we consume, definitely it will give results in the future need, when we are in a need or the body is in a need for the requirement of the energy. So we covered carbohydrates, proteins, fats. 3 components of the diet is covered. Now coming to fourth one, that is the vitamins and minerals. Now what is this vitamins and minerals? Vitamins and minerals are nothing but known as or termed as protective foods. See, you can see the term protective. It definitely means protection from something. Now what is it? As I discussed earlier, vitamins and minerals are the protective foods or protection given for our body from some diseases, simple diseases, and it keeps our body fit by fighting these diseases. And what are the vitamins or vitamins which we have in our diet is vitamin A, B, C, D and E and K. These are the vitamins we find in our diet. Apart from these vitamins, we have minerals in our diet or the food we take. The minerals is calcium, potassium, iodine. These are the minerals we get from our diet. Children, if you have any doubt, please you can definitely come back and ask the teachers here, and I am there to help you out. The next would be The last one, roughage and water. See, we learned carbohydrates one, second one is the proteins, third is fats, the fourth and the most important is roughage and water. Roughage and water, as I said earlier, again it is a fibrous content of food which is undigested, one thing which is passed out every day in the morning process, and also it adds bulk to the weightage to the food you consume, and it helps to pass out that undigested food from the excretory system. That later on we will learn about the excretory system in the next class in detail if you have any doubt. And next is water. As we said earlier, water is definitely the most important essential component of our diet, before and after meals also, definitely after meals. Why? Because it gets mixed with the food and it helps in passing the food to all our body parts and thus helps in proper digestion. Thank you, children. I hope you all liked and understood the content of the chapter, and please answer whatever the worksheets will be sent after this slides PPT presentation, and any doubt you can please welcome to ask the teacher, and please take care of yourself, stay safe, stay away from people, stay at home. Thank you.